Hello everyone, welcome back to more Shadowplay Metropolis Foe, a Cyberpunk Roguelike deck building game. Now if you watched the last video, you learned how to play the basic game with us. Now we're here at our hub where we're going to be doing the majority of our unlocks. You can see we can't yet activate the graffiti that's been placed on the wall. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and choose who I am going to play as. I think we're going to play as Ursa Iron Arm, or basically Cyber Bear. Let's go ahead and go to next. We can look at equipment, characters, cards, miscellaneous, or all. There's nothing really that we've done yet because we haven't played yet. Now it is assigning us the other 3 party members. You can see this is a much bigger map than I was aware of. I am almost pleased. Let's do a different voice. I am almost pleased that you have opted to take part in this research personally. Oh, that's Argus, never mind. It sounds the cold voice of Argus beside you. The goal this time is to explore the reactions of the masses once Star City falls into catastrophe, including, but not limited to, a superworm virus, mass prosthetic failure, AI riots, torrential rains, fires, earthquakes, severe traffics, or... Have you fallen asleep, Ursa? You open your eyes with a start. Nah, not quite. You sniff loudly, pulling yourself together. Say, there's gonna be donuts in this place too, right? Not necessarily. Sounds like a real catastrophe after all. Alright, let's get this over with. Okay, so this choice is going to determine a few things. I don't necessarily mind a minus armor with him, since he's going to be stronger in the armor department. Where's my ammo crate? Ursa's ammo crate. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So we have our start, and if this runs the same, we're looking to end here. We have the entire map to work with right now, and there's quite a bit. We have our story, we have battle. Let's go do a battle real quick. Okay, so we have a couple of drones. Already the battle is looking like it's starting out as tough as any of the bosses in the tutorial, which is a good thing. I do like the armor. So we're going to do Foxfire. We're going to do Interceptor. And if you're wondering how to play, I would very much advise go check out the previous video I did. It goes into the tutorial. Well, let's see. Oh, no one's going to hit me. I should have taken that into effect or account. And we've dealt with you. We have no more energy. We lose our hand every turn. Okay, so you're just gonna summon these guys. I see. Alright, anyone doing damage? You might. Let's see. I do like the auto fire. Let's go ahead. We don't want to deal with the debuff. But unfortunately, we're just not going to be able to do enough damage to take anyone out. Seriously, if you're just going to summon them all, that's going to be a little bit scary. Okay, so we're gonna start taking a lot of damage here soon. Alright, we have tomorrow, discard all cards in your hand, deal or draw an extra action, alcohol poisoning. Okay. Go ahead and we'll start here. Let's destroy what's going to be dealing damage to us. Get an auto fire. Let's see. Oh, I didn't mean to play that. Deal 10 damage, gain 5 armor. And just so that we can have the armor for no other reason than to have it. I wasn't ready to get alcohol poisoning. Okay, so you've boosted literally everyone with 6 armor. Alright, this game has improved for me. One of my complaints in the previous was the difficulty. Of course, it was the tutorial. But many of these types of games don't offer a decent tutorial. Let's see. Eliminate 1 enemy. You're dead. That was fun. I enjoyed that. Okay. Let's see what happens. You both don't know what to do. You're both going to deal a large amount of damage, 9 damage each, which means I either need to destroy you. There's bloody... Let's see. Or build up some armor. I don't think I'm going to have a problem destroying you. And we officially have more armor than we need. And that'll do it. Okay, that was a lot of fun. Battle is complete. Let's take our credits. We get to choose a card. Deal damage equal to your current armor. I do like that. And if we're going to go for an armor build, that's going to be great. Okay, trigger targets. Let's see. Lose 1 stack of rant and your HP equal to your taint. Okay. I don't know if I want to go for his specialty types. Let's see. Unique solution. This time, reduce the cost of all cards to 0. For each card you play, corrode 3 of your life. And I'm not sure what corrode does. It just ignores any armor. I beat the tutorial boss with it and was quite impressed. Okay. Kagetan, 1. Exhaust 1 of your cards. And draw 2 cards. No, I'm going to go with that. And we have the ability to really travel anywhere we want. There's stories all over the map. Let's go ahead and come back here to deal with this story. It's deep in the night. A figure seemingly sapiens sprints past you, panting heavily, then darts left down the alley. You can you've barely registered his passing when several cybers, armed like they're going to war, approach and ask you where the man went. You respond. Let's see. He went right. And I get a howitzer, which I can't possibly afford. Oh dear. Okay. You can't rat the man out. You couldn't have that weighing on your conscience. And so, point them in the opposite direction. They dart off once more, and you find a card they must have dropped. Oh, we're actually dealing with cards? Are we breaking the 4th wall, or is this... I don't even know. You find a card they must have dropped on the floor. This is now Yu-Gi-Oh! Because our cards apparently summon to life in this virtual reality, which it's not the strangest thing. It was just a little unexpected. Okay, we have a haven. Kind of want to get to where I can battle again. Let's keep going with the story, and we'll try to build up our deck. You see somebody exiting from a shop's back door, pushing a cart full of goods. There's no way they work there. Your eyes meet as you look over. And turn a blind eye. Figure tips their hat to you appreciatively before wandering off into the darkness, cart in tow. So nothing happened. Oh, wait, what's going on? Watch out! Oh, the text. The evil and wickedness that is closing in all around as a single entity, the hunter. Right now, the hunter is closing in on you. However, it's possible for you to track his whereabouts. When the countdown hits 0, this area will become part of the red zone, and he'll scour it tirelessly. The scales tip further in his favor each time the hunter claims another area, dropping the city into chaos. When you flee from the red zone or sprint through them, or whether you flee from the red zone or sprint through them is your decision. Ugh. Can't talk. Okay, so is there anything left? We have this haven and the shop. And the story. Makeshift shooting contest is being held on the street. The original target has been shot to shreds already. So they're moving to the next. The poor bystander. Take part in the competition, cause a ruckus, and every one of... Okay. Let's go ahead and, you know, stand up to them. Biothreat agent. Okay, you have a lot of armor, but are missing health. And you're going to be dealing... Oh, wow. Loop. Okay, heavy armor, loop 1. So it's going to repeat. Okay. I now have enough armor to ignore you. But apparently I need more armor. Okay, what is... Let's see, 3 instances of damage. Okay. So I can't possibly afford that. Deal... Okay, so if I can get additional armor... $13, it's just not going to be worth it, is it? Oh. I could have done this. Oh well. This will still work just as well. So let's get the credits. Choose a card. Barrier training, gain 12 armor. Gain 1 random tactician cards from your current allies. Smoke bomb is interesting. It'll give evasion to both of us. Gain 21 armor. Place 1 random tactician card into your... Or tactician 1. And whenever your assault cards deal damage, give all enemies -1 power. Let's go ahead and get prepared for action 2. Okay. Let's grab the Haven and see if we can't empower anything. What would it take to empower that? What would that do? Gain 2, auto fire 1. Okay. Where's my Berserk? If I were to do Berserk, the cost of that would reduce to 0. And I do like that idea. What about this? Gain 25 armor. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go with Berserk. Maybe only a temporary card, but it was nice to get that improvement. And going to the shop really doesn't make any sense, does it? Oh. The hunter is officially here. Okay, so that was my mistake. Let's go fight this elite and see how we do. Okay, so we fought him. All characters +1. The star system still doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Do I get a star every time I fight this? It really hasn't been explained at all. So we can do this. Give us 36 armor. And then deal damage equal to our current. Oh, I don't have enough. Don't have enough. That's okay. It's interesting how the tutorial... they seem to have really focused on the tutorial in early access. Because Loop 1 was actually replaced with the... fact, I believe it was replaced with the fact that it does in fact repeat. But... Or rather, they've replaced that with Loop 1. Because if we get a higher loop number, then I imagine that's going to continue. Okay, so we get 16. And... Oh, we missed. That's fine. I'm not going to use my Berserk here. I'm hoping that temp card doesn't mean that it disappears as soon as... Okay, Directional Blast. Okay, so... Yeah, let's go ahead and use Berserk. Okay. Gonna use our crate. And we're going to take down your other little minion there. Okay, so you gain armor. Yeah, I do think the summoning is interesting, but not necessarily amazing. Okay, tomorrow discard all cards in your hand. Draw an extra card next turn. Deal damage equal to... So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to do tomorrow. Oh, we have another directional blast. And so we're going to increase... all characters gain +1 power, lose 4 energy at the end of turn, so that'll no longer carry over. All characters gain +2 shock, and then gain 1 extreme suppression card. Alright, Tactician AI, deal 26 damage. I'm going to have to do that to you. Let's see, do I have any... Alcohol poisoning. Okay. And I still need to come up with a good amount of armor at this point. So, you know what? Let's do Interceptor Fire 1, just so that... We'll take some damage, but I'm okay with that. Just so that we can pull out our auto fire. Okay, we have a Bloody Mary. How much damage is auto fire doing now? 12 damage, enough to take you out. And that's enough to take you out if it were to hit. Let's do that. I'm not sure what I did there. Let's see, one instance of... Okay. So we gave ourselves regeneration. We're getting -4 armor per card. This is getting a little intense. It's the White Russian. Gain poisoning 1, and we gain 1. Let's see. We would need 2 of those to use our howitzer. Yeah, our armor cards have basically become useless. Let's go ahead and end. He's gonna blast us. And that's okay. This game's gonna take some getting used to, but I think we're doing okay. See, kind of wish I saved the... Let's definitely do that. And then auto fire will finish him off. Okay, so we don't need to finish off the minions. Finishing off the main is enough to win. Kind of wish I don't know, actually. We keep 1 star. Alright, I did like or Firewall. It's one of my favorite cards. Battle Cry. I'm not sure what this is, but we're going to find out. Oh, they're going to receive extra damage. Damage dealt. This is a temp card, though. I'm going to go with auto fire every turn, because that seems fun. Ooh. Gain a dodge at the battle if you have 4 or above at the end of turn. Damage 3. That's not bad. And... Okay, so we need to not let this go off, and every time we move, it's going to go off. So how do I want to do this? Let's see. Let's empower another card. What will Firewall do? Gain 2 auto fire. I will take that. Alright. Along a grimy street with the heavy light pollution, there floats a solitary portal. Its dim lights flickering as you could just walk on by. But who can resist the temptation of a portal like that? You find yourself walking in and you're inside a monastery. You instantly recognize it as one from your childhood. The mother of 10 years ago stands before you. We'll just go for broke do. Play a card from your pile with random targets. Interesting. You give Mother your greetings. Unable to hold it back, you run forth to hug her tight. But as you do so, you realize you're hugging thin air. You return to the present with a blinding flash. And while your heart drops, you feel like you've gained something. Okay. I have to get to that line before really anything else goes. Before you stands figures locked in a heated argument, each shouting their head off. One seems to be a Silver Age radical, the other's a Bosch Group salesman. So we're getting some world building here. They call out to you as you walk by. Hey, you human! The Silver Age fellow yells. If you are, you'd better back me up here. The dirty rust bucket's trying to install auto-subscription cyber limbs on kids when nobody's looking. It's free hardware proven to augment cortex development, the salesman retorts angrily while loosening his collar. Maybe if you'd had one installed as a child, you wouldn't have ended up this thick. Whose side are you on? I gotta say, modifying children who really don't have a say in what happens to them isn't what I would go for. Let's see, before you know it, a shock rifle's been shoved. You make your way right. Once we kill him dead, the bad boy's all yours. And then the battle erupts. So we get to fight. And let me know if you think I should have sided with the salesman. Or saleswoman. Let's see, player XE. This actually is interesting. This is indicating multiple people are simulating against each other in Star City. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do the ammo crate. And we need more armor. So let's go and do that. Okay, let's do our firewall. We could still use the armor. And you know what? Let's do interceptor fire. We'll have the armor and we will blast her next turn. Okay. Looks like it's going well. Yes, and that is why I like auto fire. Play a card from your pile with random targets. Okay. That worked. So let's do credit. Please choose a card. Release pressure when gaining armor. What's this? Blocks. Okay. Deal 3 damage to a random target. And that looks like fun. Brigand's Will. Select one of your cards and exhaust it. Gain 2. Final blow. Each time you play an assault card. So I'm wondering if my auto fires would reduce that, and I bet you they would, but I'm still going with counter crash. Okay. Now it looks like I'm going to be able to make it to Terminal 01. We'll do Captain's Mission. Oh, I can't get there, so I'm not going to be able to make it to Terminal 01. Okay. So I'll do Counter Crush. Alright, so each source, heavy armor becomes much better with Counter Crush. I'll actually do it again. Then we'll end turn. We're going to block everything he launches at us. Wow, this is actually kind of a hard battle. I'm not sure what that does. Let's see. Your armor won't reset at the end of round. I wish I had that. That is okay, though. Let's see. Gain armor. It's going to deal damage. Making uppercuts very, very powerful. And we've blown his armor away, but he's going to gain more armor. Okay. He's going to receive extra damage this turn. I have Firewall, which is very, very nice. And I have Prepared for Action. He has 52 damage going against me. I'm going to have to go with this. Firewall will have to come back around another time. Okay, so he does a little bit of damage. Okay, I'm liking the varied enemies on this. Yes, let's loop it. Tactician Call. Yeah, we can do that. Again, heavy armor loop. Alright, we have enough armor to offset his attack. Excellent. We are making headway. He's going to gain armor again. But Berserk Howitzer. Alright, Battle Cry again. At turn start, gain evasion. I think I'm going to go with that. Draw one, discard one. You know, we're getting some expensive. Whenever you draw armor, gain one. Yeah, let's go with that. I should have probably checked. Okay, that's at 60. Okay, so if I come up here, I should be able to get there before the hunter strikes. I like when I'm pressured into this a little bit. And wow, that's a lot of bots. And we're starting with 3 stars. Because, of course, we are. Let's do Counter Crush. Heavy armor. This is gonna hurt. Let's see, 13, 23. It's not gonna hurt as bad as I thought it was gonna. Okay, we can live with that. What I can't live with is the armor gain decrease. It kind of invalidates this deck style, and I'm not sure I'd go with Ursa again. Auto lock. Can we blast you? Yeah, you're down. Okay, auto lock. We can blast you down. Oh no, we can't. And I have 15, not nearly enough armor. Okay. Took a bit of damage there, and that's alright. Alright, before we do that, I'm very tempted. Yeah, let's go ahead. Berserk. Um... Oh, no, not. We're going to do Sarutobi. And then we have 13 damage coming somewhere. You know what, let's just eliminate that while we can. We're going to be taking a lot more damage. And I am a little bit worried we're not going to make it through, but we've learned that a pure armor build suffers under the star system. Okay. So we have auto fire. At this point it does 9 damage. We missed. I was hoping it would kill you, but it doesn't look like we're going to be able to. So let's just kill you with that. And we gain an extra dodge every turn. That's going to really benefit us. More than armor could. Okay, auto fire. Firewall. Alright, I'm hoping he'll miss from the evasion. And it looks like he did. Yeah, Sarutobi is much better than armor. Okay, and we have our auto fires, which will decimate. I don't think I have this in the bag. In fact, I think I'm going to struggle quite a bit against the next boss. You know what? Let's get that. And we are ready to go to Terminal 1. I'm not going to do my captain's mission. We're just going to go to Terminal 1. Okay, oh dear. And we're starting with 3 stars again. Okay. So at the start of targets, let's see, HP equal to your taint stack. Alright. Yeah, let's do heavy armor. Okay, and we are okay. I should have done Sarutobi 1. I really should have, but I didn't. So, Crawler, Catalyst, and a hacked unit. Alright, you're going to debuff us, and that's just fine with me. Let's see, Interceptor. That ends this turn. You're just going to keep buffing, aren't you? I really should have done Sarutobi. And we're at 4 stars? All characters? Oh, that's no good. That is not good. Okay, let's see. We can start taking down the drones just fine. And we have 0 armor. Let's go for broke. Okay, so look, I think we just used Berserk. And I have no armor. So I'm just going to end my turn. My 1 energy loses. And the game is over. So I failed. But I think I learned a very valuable lesson about what kind of deck actually works with the star system. I will offer this as a significant criticism. That if you're going to have a type of deck specialized for a character, and he does seem to specialize for armor, don't directly sabotage that armor or that type of deck early on. A good example of an armor deck is the Knight from Night of the Full Moon. It's okay to have armor as a way to defend. We also see dodging. We see all sorts of other things that can happen, reducing their damage. So we don't need to just rely off of armor. So I would advise, you know, if any developers listening, that either move the -1 armor down the list, or nerf that, or allow Ursa to have other defensive abilities that he specializes in addition. Now, if I've missed something, because I do note that with Ursa's special package, he seems to be like a drunken monk style, where he will start losing his defense and increasing his offense. If I'm not playing him right, let me know. Let me know what you think. And as always, have fun.